He is very close, and most of Afghans know that Persian words also, right? When I went to the bazaar and I was bargaining with the shopkeeper, that please give us discount, give us discount. This is my experience, and he said in Hindi, he was thinking that I don't know the Hindi. What is that? He said, oh, इसके कंजूस है. And this kanjus is it is in Persian. What does it mean? That the person that who yeah, miser. And this I was laughing, and he said that why you are laughing? I said you said me kanjus, right? And then he said really sorry. I was thinking that you might don't know our language. And this and another experience that I faced in Goa. Yesterday itself, I was speaking with our classmate in Konkani. Suddenly, my professor came. Oh, great! Abdul is speaking Konkani. And when you be in touch with the students, it is good that you can learn their culture, religion, behavior, attitude, and all. Thank you once again. And if I have this right, I call upon Mahdil Kilani from Eritrea. He would like to say something. Kindly, Mahdil came here.
Right. I thought of mentioning this point. It's a single point which was missing from the things which has to be maybe incorporated within the plan of ICSR. Yeah, I would like to start it this way. I'm about to finish my ICSR scholarship. Maybe I'm going to do another 6 or so months. I'll be going to my country one day, and then maybe 10 years from now, I'll have. I know that I'm grateful for what has been done to me, but still, there is no trace in me about India. In a sense, what I mean is, of course, I have my own personal experience, but through time, that might get somehow vague and lost. The point I'm trying to suggest here is, we have friends. I have friends doing their scholarship in Russia. I have friends doing their scholarship in China. So in those countries, these international students are given, the Russian or the Chinese language as integral part of their scholarship within that country. I've been here almost years, in India, but unfortunately, I'm not from Asia, and I'll be going with at least no word or no single vocabulary of India. So I would recommend ICCR at least to incorporate, one Indian language. That is, of course, I know the controversies about language. You have national, official, working language, whatever. I know the debate going on around the language. And I know that you have many Indians within your India. I'm also aware of that. But still, it is up to you to give us whatever you want. Do you want to whatever you give us about your India, I will be taking it. And language is the most invisible link which you keep with you. You just think about England. England is not more than 15 sides of Goa. That tiny country is everywhere revered around the world. Why? They just sold their language and living over the world still as a great country. So at least, I don't know, in our case maybe you can introduce, Hindi or Konkan also, or India. I know India is a liberal country and they cannot demand their language that what the Russians and the Chinese are doing, but at least, it would be good if you have a course related to language, to at least, bargaining, greetings, and introducing yourself, at least, if not to that extent of providing one formal language as a precondition of our scholarship requirement. Thank you. That way you will read in our movements forever. This is an ICCR recommendation. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Next, before we continue with the further discussions, I'd like to announce one small thing. For those speakers who are not actually speaking today, you can always send your issues and challenges to Rahul sir's email ID. I'm sure all of you must be having it by now. And I call upon Rahul sir to make a small announcement. Thank you.
Well, I think we are doing pretty well. I think the best things come out when a very unstructured format is followed, and that's what's exactly happening. You all are pouring your heart out, so very good. I just came out from a meeting which the Vice Chancellor had with the Secretary to the Governor. There are some very, very positive announcements I would like to make, but that will come towards the end. We have a very, very special moment right now to celebrate. Celebrate, yes, but celebration will come later. But a very solemn moment. I would like to invite a special friend who is here with us, whom I met this morning and became friends with this morning. So can I request Faisal to please come. I am very happy to say that Faisal is a student of the Denpe College at Miramar. Denpe College Miramar, we all know, is one of the hot destinations for Afghan students. I had to face a lot from them last couple of months. So today when I was driving from the petrol pump to the university, I saw this gentleman on the road. I guessed he must be an ICCR student wanting to go to the function. So I said, are you going to the university? He said yes. So then I told him, well, I think I can give you there. And then when I looked at his face, I went and it looks exactly like a student of ours who was there some time back. We had a very good student, Suleiman, who was part of the 2013 to 16 or 15 to 16 batch. Very joyful, very, very playful, very naughty also. You could make out that he was a brilliant student, but he would like to spend less time in the class. When he passed out, he had called me at his home for dinner. We had an excellent biryani. He said that he wants to come back to India to do his PhD. He did come back, but then as it happened, there was some miscommunication between the last dates and this dates. So he might be said he'll try again. Very, very unfortunately, a couple of months back, we got the news that Suleiman lost his life in a bomb attack in Kabul. So I would just like you all to stand up and observe 2 minutes silence. Thank you very much. So if you recall, when we were having the first meeting with Mr. Shetty and the ICCR students, I had announced that we want to initiate an annual program in Suleiman's name. So we really have not still given a shape, Suleiman Farahi Memorial Lecture or Suleiman Farahi panel discussion or a theme relating to international relations. Because I think the circumstances in which he gave up his life were circumstances which all of us are very much concerned about, which Afghanistan is concerned about, India is concerned about, and everyone is concerned about. I'm so happy that we have Faisal to keep up the legacy of Suleiman. Suleiman was a self-funded student. Faisal is an ICCR student. So in that sense, I'm also very happy because with Denpe College Miramar, the university already is planning a number of linkages. So this will be an example of a close tie-up between Goa University and the Denpe College. But then he has a problem. I told him, now onwards, you will not have just your teachers who are monitoring you. I will also be constantly monitoring you from the university. So you will have a tough job. So thank you very much, Faisal, for being here. Now we proceed with the second session. And there is a celebratory announcement which will come towards the end. Thank you.
Thank you, Rahul sir. The news that you announced today reminds me of my own. Every time that I hear of a bomb blast in Kabul, I'm constantly afraid for my friend, my batchmate from my PG diploma, who is currently a journalist in Afghanistan. He's an Afghani. I text him, I message him through Facebook or something. I'm like, Farad, how are you? You know, just to be sure that he's okay, he's fine. So this is a very concerning issue which affects each and every one of our life. And so on that note, I'd like to next call upon Zahir Khalini from Afghanistan. He's a bachelor student who's studying law, who's pursuing law in one of the colleges under Goa University. Yes.
Very good morning to all of you, respected ladies and gentlemen. Firstly, this is Muhammad Zahir Khalili. from Afghanistan, and I'm doing BA LLB and Government General Agriculture Law in Margao, Goa. And as there is, this program is about experience and challenges and opportunities, and I want to share some experiences and some opportunities and challenges that I have faced since I arrived in Goa and India. The first thing, as everything was mentioned by Mr. Zaki, if I'm not mistaken, and other students, just I want to remind something and I want to add something and just some experience that I experienced them. The first one is when we noticed that we accepted as an ICCR students in Afghanistan, we got really happy that we are going to a foreign country and we are experiencing new experiences and we are maybe getting new knowledge and new opportunities. We were really happy, and I came with my friends in India finally. When we arrived in Delhi, exactly, we were still happy, but my problems and challenges started from Delhi. Because when we arrived there in Delhi airport, we have not booked the ticket for Goa. So we wanted to buy the ticket, but unfortunately there was no ticket and the price was very high. So we should have come by train. Finally, we booked the ticket by train, and the other problems was the problem was SIM card that Mr. Zaki also has mentioned. That my problem, what happened is in part of SIM card, because when we moved from Delhi to Goa, we called our friends that we are coming. Just some senior students that were in Goa, and finally we have found them. We called them that we will arrive in Goa by 8 p.m. Here was a friend, his name was Shafi, Mr. Shafi, is doing BCom in Margao. We told him that we will come at 8 p.m. Since we moved from Delhi, we were coming in Goa. But unfortunately, some problems and due to some technical problems that happened with our train, we arrived in Goa at, I think it was around 2:30 or 1 a.m. And our friends were waiting in the train station in Margao, but when we didn't arrive there, they have left them there. So when we arrived in Margao, there was no one to fetch us or to take us to other place, and we didn't know anyone. And there was so as a culture shock and something like this, because we didn't know the language that they were speaking. Most of them that they were there in train station, they didn't know even English. So we took a taxi, we went to a hotel that was in Kulba, I think. We were facing many challenges there because we didn't have SIM card to call our friends. After that, the food problems happened for us. We spent many problems. And finally, the other problems for us was we got our senior students and they helped us. And the other problems were accommodation problem. For bachelor students, which they don't have hostel in Goa. It's belonging to ICCR and so is there. And I want to say that. Because when bachelor students come from different countries in Goa, there's no hostel for them. And they should take room for rent to stay there. When we come here, there was a penalized for Afghans that if we don't fill the form C form or FRO, if we don't apply there, we will be penalized over $300. It was a big problem for us. And about 12 days here, I was searching food and with my senior students. There was no one to give us home. There were many homes for rent. We were searching there, but they were not giving for bachelor students. It was a big problem for us. Even I said this to my principal of our college and my teachers, and they were saying that we don't know about this problem and it's not belonging to us. I think ICCR should have a mechanism or some programs in this part for bachelor students also, because maybe in future other students will come here. I don't want them to face such problems that we have faced here. And the next problem that I have written here is the extension of visa. Due to as my visa was for 3 months, and now it is expired. My visa has expired. I have gotten SIM card already, but it just worked for 3 months, and now it is not working. My SIM card is not working. I should take another SIM card because I need SIM card as we don't stay in hostel, we don't have Wi-Fi and nothing to use internet and phone and to have a connection with our families and friends which are in Afghanistan and other places, or using internet for making our presentations and lessons. I applied for my visa about 1 month ago, but I didn't my visa still. And I know some of my friends here that they have applied for their visa 4 months or 5 months ago, but they did not receive their visa still. It is a very big challenge that we students are facing with them. As you're all international students, you know the necessity of visa for you, because we cannot do anything without our visa. And as we came here as an international student under a scholarship, because we had some goals and something to achieve them. As everybody has a goal in his life or her life, I also had some goals that I was following them, and I was trying to get to my goals. One of my goals were taking scholarship, and unfortunately I took the scholarship. I applied and I succeeded to take the scholarship, and I come in India. But what happened is, I made a mistake when I was selecting the courses in Afghanistan before we pass an examination. We passed in Afghanistan to be selected in the scholarship. What was my mistake is this, that when we were selecting the courses, it was a short time given to us, and we couldn't search anymore about the courses that we are selecting. So the person who was there, he was helping us. We asked him just about courses and to give some information about the courses. I was really interested to political science and I'm in international relations in this part.